Hello, my name is Derek, and today we're going to be going over using templates in drawings. So, up until now, for the most part, I've been dealing with the part window. As you can see right now, it kind of looks like the part window like I'm in a sketch, but there's some extra stuff here, like insert 3D view at the top and operate groups. As well as on the left-hand side, there's no references or bodies, it just says groups. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. And this is the main window. So if you're wondering how I got to where I was, from the main window I navigate up and I select New Drawing. Once I select that, this window will pop up. Now, when you select it, your view may look a little bit different than mine. That's because I went down here to the General Configuration button, and I selected Colors. I changed to Black Background. So most of you should be in white background or light background. So I'll say light background. This is probably what it looked like when you opened up your screen. So I'm going to go ahead and choose white or black background, apply configuration, and then so that way you don't have to go back and change it every time. Right here where it says default of new drawings, I'm going to click save, and I'm going to hit OK. And this brings up the color scheme. So here we are in our drawing window. So if you create a part or you have an assembly perhaps you've been working on and you want to make a basically a blueprint of it, or if any of you ever took a drafting class in high school or college perhaps, you know that there are certain drawings that go along with the engineering and manufacturing world. Well, this is how you create that in SolidFace. For those of you who aren't necessarily using SolidFace for engineering or manufacturing, but you want to learn CAD, this is a great way to put your model dimensions and annotations down on a single sheet in a very organized manner. That has predetermined sizes for printing. So if you want to print on larger paper or smaller paper, this is ideal for that. So I'm going to start by inserting a 3D model. So I'm going to navigate up here to insert 3D model. I'm going to select a cube that I made just for this. So right now we have the base view screen that popped up. We have a different style. So the one that's by default is a wireframe without hidden lines. We have a simple view where we can select multiple view. And then we also have, this is a solid with no wireframe for edges, and this is solid with wireframe for edges. So I'm going to choose solid with wireframe for edges. I have multiple. I have my front view. And I want my ISO view and my top and my left. I'm going to hit apply. And then boom. It automatically brought out those three dimensions, or three extra views. This would be my isometric, this is my top, and this is my right side. So these are standard views. So whenever someone tells you to look at a right side, it's a little confusing, but this is what that looks like. The top view is actually on the bottom. And it's, if you imagine this is the front of your part. If you were to flip it so it'd look like the top, that's the direction that you'd flip it. If you wanted to flip it to look at the bottom, that's the direction you'd flip it physically. And so on and so forth. That's why they do that. So we have our model in here, but now what do? How do we actually get to a template? Well, if we navigate to the left-hand side of the screen and we come up here to these buttons right here, you can see there's one that says Sheet Templates. I'm going to select that. And I already selected a template before. But if you want to know more, you can go to Templates right here, and it has a bunch of different standards. So ANSI, DIN, and ISO are different types of engineering standards. I won't go into which one is best for what. I'm going to use ANSI standard because that's generally what I work with every day. I'm going to select the A template. Alright, now if you double click it, this screen pops up. It says define initial point of the drawing area. So what that wants you to do is window select these parts. So I'm going to select up here. I'm going to make sure that when I window select this, it gets all 4 of my views. I'm going to select up here, and I'm going to select right down here. It's telling me sheet template A, scale 22.741. So I can change that. I can change that to like 20 to 1, like that. And if I hit enter, now there's some certain things about a template when you import it, they're blank by default. So here is where we fill out some of that information beforehand. Like for author, I'm going to put my name, Derek. And I'll hit the enter key. Checked by, it's been checked by nobody, so I'm going to leave that blank. I'm going to hit the enter key. Approved by engineering. Well, I don't have an engineering department in my house, so I'm going to leave that blank. Approval date, same thing. Creation date. I'll give it just a year. Or I'll give it a month and a year. How about that? October 2018. Now I'll hit the enter key. Title, cube drawing. Or maybe I'll just put cube. Number of parts, well, there's only one part. Revision number, well, this is the first time I've ever done it, so this would be 1. Number of number sheets, I'm going to put 1 over 1, like that. And there you go. Blah, 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 blah. This information will be saved as comment at the end of the command list. I'll hit OK. All right, look at that. So this is my drawing. It's got my creation date, approved by. This is the engineer that might be approved by or disapproved by, checked by, so on and so forth. And this is how you'd use that. So now you can add in different dimensions. You can do all sorts of stuff here. I'm going to stop for right now because this is already getting into kind of a long video for what this is. That's how you access a template for your part. If you learned anything from this video, or if you like watching our videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay in the know. Thank you for watching.